Well, it's frosty this morning. -1. Dad's brought a load of seed. We're abandoning ship with this. I don't even think it would go with a 3-metre grubber or other set of discs or anything. It's just a greasy, steep mess. It's wetter than we thought.
Just want to take that back and I'll take the can out. That one might be drier because it was ploughed later, but we'll come back.
Right.
Right, okay.
Yeah. We're abandoning, starting drilling shark. I'm going to leave the discs there. I'm going to jump in this yoke, run it up to yard 2. Dunk's going to take that, go and do a bit of ploughing at yard 1. Look who it is, it's Mr. Stoag himself. Shiny motor. Look who it is, it's the Englishman back for more work.
How you doing?
Yeah,
right?
Good. How's the motor going?
That's right.
Some rims, what size are they? 20, 21?
22.
22? Prentice must make a bit of money.
It must be that, yeah. Yeah, I think they had a couple of issues yesterday.
Yeah.
Because they've actually never used it before.
Okay, right. Yeah.
So it's kind of a new product for them, so as expected.
Right, we'll see a wee bit more on the Fetra gear in a bit. Riley's going to tell us all about it, and what the best case scenario for it is, and I think it's going to be good for us actually.
I think so.
Replacing timber, which is just lifespan. Anyway, see that soon. Tractors are not rolling today, so we're just catching up. Kev's been getting rapeseed meal there so we can mix for cattle feed. Shop's needing a pallet of Bandit Stout. Right, we're weighing feed for cattle. Really need to pull my finger out and get that RDS weigh scale system for the forklift, because it would make this job less of a pain, especially because we're adding more and more things to the feed. After Lorna Shaw was out today, we're also going to add limestone to the mix, bit of calcium. We've got loads of it because for the hens, so it's an easy one to add. So limestone, which we have for the hens anyway, thankfully. We're going to chuck basically 100 grams per head per day into our mix to aid in calcium. 325 kilo of limestone, that will give us some calcium. I should really have recorded my conversation with Lorna Shaw this morning because it was very interesting. I've just phoned Lorna Shaw, and actually it needs to be like more powder. That's more gritty because it suits the hens' digestive system. So I don't know if it's actually going to do a job. I decided just to put it in anyway, and I can just look at the dung and see if it's just coming straight back out again. Beans next. Everything's now in the concoction. I just don't think it's particularly accurate. I'm not a huge truster of the weigh scales on this thing. I say that because I just weighed something at 1.1 tonne, then went and scooped the whole load out of it and weighed it again, it was 1.15 tonne. That's everything in the concoction to mix together. Quite a few people are saying go and pick up a cheap old Keenan. If I get weigh scales in the forklift, it's a real easy, quick job. I don't fancy I just don't want another machine, to be honest. Too many machines kicking about the place. Right, Lewis's guys are down there cracking on, but they've done this section of fence here and we're up to a Fetra post here, which Riley's going to explain. So the post, what is special about the post? Why am I going for this and not a timber post?
This is the general standard livestock post at 6 foot. You're personally going for the longevity, I guess. This is a 40-year warranty on it. So it's a Magnellus treatment, it's not a galv, so it's better than galv, 3 times better.
What is, say that again, what's it called?
Magnellus.
Magnellus.
It's like a zinc coating, so it binds to the metal.
Right, yeah.
So,
Magnellus.
Magnellus. Other benefit is the clips. You got very easy access to the clips, so in and out, like that. So if you've got insulators or something like that on the top, you can whip them in and out, change the heights, do whatever you want.
Where are these manufactured?
Birmingham.
Are they?
Yeah. All UK made.
Wow.
Yeah. No, that is one big selling point, is that it is UK made. A lot of people don't like the thought of it all coming over from the sea,
Yeah.
overseas, and again it gives us control over how much stock we have. So we're not waiting on the lead times of it all coming in from overseas. We haven't got shipments coming in and waiting and everything else.
So if I come to you right now or after this video and say I need 1,000 posts, Riley, how long till I get them?
3 days.
Oh, happy days. It looks good, and I went. You actually, so there's Fetra strainers as well.
Yeah, there is.
And you said you can go with the Fetra strainers or copper oil, whatever you fancy. But you said that it looks quite nice with a timber strainer alongside the metal, which I tend to agree.
Copper oil here is a nice colour. Has got the 30-year warranty on it, so it is lasting basically the same amount as a post. But it is a timber and it looks a lot nicer on the eye. Probably it's a less shiny. So one great thing about the intermediates is the magnelis, but the strainers are a galv, so you still have the shine of the galv on the strainers. But it is a great combination. It's two of our kind of sort of hero products. So
now, what I questioned about this product, I was like, well, I love a electric top wire on all my fences, so I didn't know what the deal was with this, but you do insulators for top rail.
correct. Yeah, they literally just clip in. He's probably got them all somewhere else.
So what does the warranty cover?
Corrosion. So
Corrosion.
yeah. So say if it rots out or does something like that, we'll replace it.
Right. Yeah. So if it like down at the base, like a typical
Bang on. Yeah.
timber post, after a certain amount of years, when the moisture gets in, rots it to hell. If that within 40 years at the bottom is rotten, I'll get another one. That's very interesting. Right. Price point, that's what people want to know. How does this compare to a standard timber post?
Well, it depends. It varies over the country of what you're paying.
Varies how good a customer you are.
Exactly. No, sorry, I mean in timber wise. So no, timber wise, you're looking at what, I don't know, whatever you're paying for a Creo stake. There's some machines, Creo stakes out there, probably £7, £8. And then you've got your general UC4 on that, but that's going to be rotting out in, I don't know, 7 years, 5 years, something like that. Like a UC4 down our area is just not worth, as in if you're doing a temporary fence, happy days, but you need some more longevity in it. You have to go either creosote or the copper oil, which we're bringing in. So a Fetra post is around the sort of £10 mark.
So that one's a tenner. Basic non-treated timber post is going to be what? £4.
£4, £5.
Decently treated timber post is going to be £8.
Yeah.
That's got 40 years warranty.
Yeah.
Even my treated timber posts that are £8,
15, 20.
yeah, you're not far off getting double lifespan under warranty with these.
Yeah.
Another £2-3 a post.
Yeah.
Do you find you get many of these during install bend?
So yeah, they can do. So if say they've had a couple, they were knocking them in with the post knocker. It probably may have hit a big rock or something like that, and it just kinks. Which is expected. It's a metal post. It does it on most other. Yeah, that's why we do a rock spike. You can see here. That's a 50mm rock spike. So if you are on table ground, you can smack that in.
Okay, so you got that spike for putting these posts in if it's needed on the ground.
Bang on. The great thing about the petrol driver is that it just rattles it in and it kind of navigates the stones as it goes in. Work a lot better than a
chapper.
Yeah, chapper.
Okay.
But you can still use it. I mean, it's just sit the plate on nice and square and just slowly tap it in. So they did all that with the chapper.
And do they come in different spacings here?
Yeah, we do all the standard wire spacings. Equine, dog, deer, height. We all do different spacings for that, and the same for the heights.
And you can do these in a couple of different colours as well?
Yeah, any colour you want.
Any colour?
Yeah.
What's the cost to add a colour?
15-20%. Depends on your run, because it's on the powder coating is done on the quantities. So.
And is the powder coating done over the magnelis?
Correct.
Awesome. So I'm looking forward to actually getting cattle in this field. I'm not ready to put cattle out now, so it's perfect timing. So see a wee bit more of it actually getting installed.
What they've done here is they've put in the wire first. So they've done the strainers and everything else, and then they've tensioned up the wire, and then they're going to be putting the posts in next. That is quite a common thing to do with other metal systems out there, but with the Fetra you can do your post first. It's a lot easier to do post first. Other systems out there, the only issue with putting your post in first is the wire just automatically clips in straight away. Yeah. And when you haven't even tightened it up. But with the Fetra, the face of the post allows the wire to ride over the top, so it doesn't clip in as easy. Yeah. And the clips are stiffer anyway. So yeah, it's a
go and flex that.
Yeah. So there you go, just like that. And then as I said, if it does accidentally clip in, you can just literally lift it straight out again.
Yeah. How you getting on with it?
Yeah, learning curve.
Learning curve.
Like they all are. As I say, I think I've worked with all three of them, and I would say, yeah, Clip X you certainly can't really post it with the net out unless you've got either sleeves over the top or you have to, like I say, you have to have the net pulled up completely away from it. But yeah, it's probably a similar. We're just going to try it and see how we get on pulling it up with the posts in. You see, we've only got maybe 100 metre stretch there, just over maybe, and we'll see how it goes.
If it doesn't go well, it's Riley's fault.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll go in round for it.
Why not?
No, they went in fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going alright.
There's a fair twist in them.
Yeah.
Unlike some of the other ones, obviously the Clip X one's just a pure solid steel.
Yeah.
But in the Tornado's Pro Strain one's that's pretty solid.
So no, that is what people say. Like suddenly they see a bit of whip on it, but then the front to back, as in like the actual pushing on it,
it's probably the same as all the rest. To be fair.
But the whip on it kind of works in favour of it as well, because it actually gives a bit of flex if something does rub up against it.
Right.
Like it springs back, whereas some others they just stay like on the wonk.
It's just like a timber. But if it gets pushed over, it gets pushed over.
But these sometimes just flex back.
Either that or they bend.
Yeah, exactly.
But they all bend.
I know. You don't get one that doesn't.
Unlike timber, it just snaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Just going to see how we get on pulling this up then.
Yeah, so we're going to pull that up.
We've done this net the other way around, so up there they put the net up and then put the posts in. Here they're trying it the other way around, so the net's going in second. The downside to that is these clips, they can catch and sometimes it'll seat into one of the clip parts when you're tensioning it. They're trying it this way around, which seems to be working quite well. Then it's just a case of running down all these posts. Each of these line up into the slot and drop down, and then those retainer clips hold them in.
Yeah, they keep our back with it.
Say that again?
One of the nicest places around, isn't it? Scotland in the sun.
There you go, an Englishman saying it's the nicest place around.
Lovely.
Better than England.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah. Some of the views is you can't match.
See, even the English don't like England. At the bottom. Get that. From here, it's a case of lift net to in line with all the rows, make sure it's in, and then that's it in. It just needs a little pressure from my foot. You'll hear it all go click, 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 click. In, 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 in. That's that. No staples required. In there. Boom. Whoa. Beauty. Having both hands is definitely advantageous. In it goes. Lean against it. Boom. That's it. How do you find working with this stuff?
Yeah, it's certainly different anyway.
Different?
Yeah.
First time using it?
First time using it.
Takes a wee bit of getting used to it.
Just getting used to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's working better putting the net on after.
Yeah, I'd say so. Just
Just
the way you put a normal fence on, I think.
Better than whacking in staples all day.
Definitely, yeah.
Good man. In front of Riley, who might have some freebies. Have you got any freebies in the back of the van from this time? Well, he does.
Yeah, I got plenty of freebies.
So now we're going to ask him, what do you think of Riley's fencing?
Fantastic.
And if Riley wasn't listening?
Yeah, there's points that can be worked on. Right?
Yeah.
But it's
Which
not,
points?
Just it's learning a new system. Trying to put it out. We probably got it wrong to start with. So we've just put the net out second there, and it's worked a lot better.
Works better putting the net on after the posts are in.
But yeah,
Why? Because it gives you space to put the posts in.
Yeah, space to work. It's learning how they react as well. The posts. Trying to get them sorted. When they twist, stuff like that. But they've got a good twister. So it's
he had a wee tool arrive this
Yeah.
morning, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's helped.
That has helped. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just learning a new system. But certainly there's great potential in it. That's for sure. Yeah.
Good man. How's that for a review, Riley?
That's just
Is he getting his backhander?
He's getting cash as well.
He's getting cash in hand. Smashing, right? That's probably. Oh, you're not far off half of this done. And you've all the strainers all around there done anyway.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Finish tomorrow?
Finished today, I think.
What day is it today? Thursday. Start of the week.
Monday we'll be away.
Monday. Good man. Thursday today. Monday ready for coos.
There we go.
Smashing.
Okay, so
Oh, that's it. It's interesting to hear fencers chatting about their fencing. A lot of things you don't think about. It's like here, because these are specific points that the fence needs to slot into. If you've got a post that's not going right to depth, you can't just do what you do with a timber post and lob the top off it, because the lines don't match up. Nice bit of work there. These are the copper oil treated. They're bright green right now, but give them 4 months, they'll be brown. Nice dark brown, nice colour. They're getting these squared up and then they'll drive them in with a wee petrol chapper, I believe.
Of course it does for camera.
I know, the pressure's on. I'll speed this bit up.
Give it time.
Come on.
It's testing me today.
Nice ground there. Did you manage that on the stony bits? No. Right, see you later, cheers. Yep. Sweet as in that. Fence up by Monday, happy days, ready for coos. What's your opinion on the steel? It won't be everyone's cup of tea in terms of appearance. For me, I'm hoping to get the longevity out of it really, because fencing is expensive. So I'd rather get them in the once to put a fence up that's going to be there for 30-40 years, rather than get them in 15 years time again and pay the labour twice, pay the materials twice. It will be interesting seeing the Fetra over the years. Lewis was chatting about pricing up a job for, one was creosote posts, one was metal posts, and there was only 50p in a difference per metre. So there's not a huge difference there in terms of actual price point. And if you're getting that longevity out of the steel posts, they've got that 40-year warranty. Downsides to steel: if you don't like the look of them is a downside. Unknown longevity. They've got the 40-year warranty against corrosion, obviously, so that potential downside is covered there. The installation, in terms of like your post depth, needs to be bang on, so your holes all line up. You can't just lob the top off like a timber post. The timber being a larger profile, and probably the fact that it disperses soil out the road to get down, it naturally packs the soil hard around about it, gives it a nice firm grip. The Fetra is narrower and it's a hollow profile, so you're going down into the soil but you're not necessarily packing it. So I wouldn't say it's as firm a grip as a standard timber post. Fence is almost complete. Let's have a wee look at it. We'll get Gate Lady's opinion and we'll get Big Man's opinion. You'll be repairing it in 30 years once it starts going wrong.
Oh wow, it looks great. Is that then officially in? There's no more chaffing to do?
They're back Monday to finish. There's top wire still to go in.
Right.
Insulated
Electric,
wire.
I assume.
There's the odd post, like point down there. There's the odd post that needs.
Oh right, okay. Is there like a rubber bit that goes in? Oh Jesus, in there or something?
Yeah, it's an insulator.
All right. Okay. I was gonna say, oh pal, your socks are out.
It's fine.
I know, but keep his tootsies warm.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. I do like the. That looks squint.
What?
Is that intentional?
The strainer?
Yeah.
Talk to Lewis Knox about that.
He'll be the expert. That'll be for a reason, no? Because it's on a corner.
I would think so actually, because that's kind of similar.
Yeah, surely that's in like
Yeah,
that to take to take the load.
Will just as it loads up, square up. It's either intentional or it's squint.
They're not as solid. This is maybe not a good ad, but they're not as solid as I thought. Like, you know, like a traditional strainer post in there, there's no budge in it. What? Sorry, timber post. I mean, like that I can wiggle.
It's never going to be like, it's not the same
because it's
hollow.
Yeah,
like
true.
a timber post you put in and it pushes everything out the road.
Yeah.
So everything around about it's compact. A post like that, it's slotting in, it's not dispersing any material.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't say it's looser than a timber post though.
Just feels it.
I don't think it does feel it. I think if you
Oh,
go
I
and
think-
wiggle
I
a timber
think-
post.
Oh, no.
On the way back down the hill, we'll wiggle some timber posts.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, fair.
Is it your mind thinking it's more sturdy,
Yeah.
or is it more sturdy? What's the fact
think my
after
mind-
wiggling both?
Because I thought I wouldn't be able to wiggle a post, but I can.
Yeah, you can wiggle
So,
everything.
yeah.
All posts wiggle. I mean, surely these have got to pack in tighter just when it goes in and presses the ground round about. Saying that, I'm quite impressed with how those Fetras have secured to the ground. Lewis Knox put this fence up. When did that go up? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Fetra gear is in. See how it goes over the next, well, a lot of years. Hard to give you a review after just being in for a few days when it's a 40-year warranty product. So, it'd be interesting. Let me know your thoughts on the style of fence. Gately, do you quite like it?
Yeah, I think it looks smart.
Smarter than you thought it would look.
Yeah, I would say I would be opposed to metal because it looks quite grim and prison-like, but actually with the posts, with the strainers, it looks...
The strainers does break up.
It's neat.
It's
That's
neat.
the difference. Like,
Neatness does help. Yeah, if you're interested in Fetra gear, Riley is offering a 10% off if you say you watch the video and you're looking to make an order for some Fetra gear. I'm pretty sure he'll probably extend that to copper oil gear, so the timber copper oil treated products. So give him a shout. I'll chuck his number on screen. Good man. He gave me a wee discount on the materials that are in here, so every little helps. Good man.
anything else to add? Amos, you're getting wet.
No. If you're thinking about it, move sharp. You'll get a wee 10% off. Makes a difference because fencing gear, it's not cheap, and generally speaking, you're needing quite a bit of it. So 10% does add up to a little bit of money. Yeah. Hopefully this is here in 40 years' time.
When Hamish will be 40 and 6 months.
We'll do the lean test. Are you watching?
What's the lean test?
Right. Here's the lean test.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not
A big bull.
1.1 ton bull, but it will be electric top wire. But it's, once everything's tensioned and all the posts are in, it is remarkably strong actually.
Metal posts are quite prime for scratching. Like they've got a good edge on them for cows to have a nice scratch.
That is a good point. Cows would want to scratch against that, but electric top wire.
Yeah, true, actually, good point. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what fence you've got, if cows have the ability to scratch against it and it's not electric, your fence will get ruined. It doesn't matter what you put in place. Right, big man, come on.
Come on then, Palialio.
You say cheerio. Bye. My dad's lawnmower gave up the ghost the other day and the grass has grown. Poking about it, can I get anything? Basically the dash is not showing anything at all. Normally you jump off it when it's running, it cuts out because of the sensor in the seat. So he just jumped off to, I don't know, grab something or go in for his tea, whatever. Probably not the best way, but that's the way he does it. So instead of getting back on, turn the key off, he just hit that kill switch. So that kills the engine, no problem. After that, nothing has ever worked again. No starter, no dash, no power, niche, nothing, nada. Probed all the fuses, no problem. Up there, they're all fine. Swapped those two relays about, swapped all these relays about because they're the same. No change, nothing, niche. Checked whether this was like a reset, but it's not, it's just a plunger onto, I don't know what that would be, but stop system some sort. Does that just stop fuel to the engine? That's not like a kill switch like on a tractor or forklift that you have to reset. Scratching my head, scratching my head. Check my continuity between the live and the other side of this fuse. That's a big main fuse, 50 amp. Check continuity on the ground. Oh, that's not zero. So if you have continuity, which is basically a direct connection, that tends to zero. Basically zero resistance. Touch them together, you'll get zero resistance between that and that. If there was a bit of metal between them, it would read zero. So that's how you know there's no breakage within a wire or something like that. So the chassis of this machine is effectively ground. The ground of the machine there should be earthed to the chassis, and that will give you zero continuity, but it is not. So we have had a wee poke about after knowing that, and saw the earth cable is nae good. L broken. Nice easy fix. Cut. If I can get this in here and then crush it in the vise, it might be enough. Well, it will be enough. I've opened it up again and reused it because I've not got a crimp the right size. Farmer fix. I don't like farmer fixes actually. Pet peeve of mine, repairing something badly. It's a bit janky looking, but it's solid. Just get a bit of tape right up to there. And I'm hoping it's long enough because obviously it's a bit shorter. Not much, but a little bit, but there's not much slack in it. You ever blowtorched grinder shavings? Like a sparkler. Just heating up this because it's nice to work with when it's warm. Camera just died, but what I was saying is, yeah, insulation tape. Use it all the time. Make sure it's somewhat warm when you're using it. As everyone knows, when you're using this stuff and it's in a cold workshop, or this is cold, it is terrible. And you think it's because it's cheap rubbish tape. It's not. It's because it's cold. When it's cold, it's stiff, it's brittle, it tears, it rips, it snaps. When it's warm, it's like beautifully pliable. Like look, this stuff's quite warm, so it's like stretches, and you can get round a fairly tight radius without it kinking and being all horrible. We're back on. Do we have ignition? Hey, should all be fine. I need to get on the seat to actually start it. Sweet. He's off. He doesn't need the earmuffs because he's deaf, but... Right, let's go and jump in a digger. Kev's got the feed all done. Just been finishing up this little bit of track. That's it, done for what I can do just now. Just need to basically chuck a few loads of either planings or something for from our gravel hole to cap all that. We've got the pipe running through the centre of it there, running out to just over there. Peach, love it. Been mega handy, that thing. It's actually not had much use the last 6 months. The last few weeks, it's the jobs for it are mounting up. Now the weather's a bit better and your infield's coming across problems.
Yeah.
Standing watching? Yeah. Picking out some of these big fat Anguses, and we're going to take them up to yard 2 so we can weigh them.
Yeah.
Before they go away for our butcher.
Yeah.
Not take that one, There we go, we've got 4.
Yeah.
Good job. Can I help down? Ready? Oh. Are you farming?
Yeah.
Who's this? Who's the black one? He's a bull.
What's his name? Euro. And your name is? Wolvie. There he is.
All aboard?
Yeah.
Did you get him going in?
Yeah.
Back in the pickup, go, go, go. And now we're going to shift everything all into the one pen and put 2 bulls in here. Euro and Peggy. Good idea, bad idea? Time will tell, but I need to get them out from my cows. It's a cracker. Now for the big man, we just need to empty the trough so he doesn't guzzle it all.
So he doesn't eat too much and kill himself.
Yeah. All the way up. Push, push. Oh, it's alright, up you get. 2, 3, left. Take it round to the pile of barley and then you can jump out at the barley and come back. Peggy's loaded, let's watch them fight. Quite a number of people have said to put vinegar on their snouts. Now I don't have any with me right now, but apparently it messes up their smell so they don't scrap each other. My wife has got some. They both got vinegar in their snouts. Is it doing anything? No. Maybe it was along their back, I can't remember, but they both got a good glug all over their snouts. It maybe is working. We've also been at the set. That must be a water leak here. The tractor's leaning back there when it's been sitting in the rain. Must be water ingressing in there, just the way it's sitting. Yeah, we're at the septic tank behind us. Stayed disturbed because it's getting emptied. Well, actually there was a blockage as well, so that was a bit of a shambles this morning. Friday, before Easter weekend, typically quite a busy day in the farm shop. Not a day to have septic tank troubles. I'm going to go and check on a cow which is just starting to calve and she's due twins, so better keep an eye on her. This isn't all from today, but it's soggy. Righty ho, I've got a cow who is scanned in twins. She's been just getting started for a while now. It's going to pass the stage of just getting started, so if it wasn't twins I would leave her a bit longer. Here she is. You can get through that middle bit, there's no cows in there. Is Emily coming? She's having a tantrum. Hoof been shown for a little bit, not too long, but she's probably calving a bit early because it is twins. So I've got some colostrum at the house defrosting. Just check everything's coming correct. There's one hoof there but not two. I've got one hoof here and a head, but not the second one. Classic twins just causing bother. Issue will be the fact that because she's twins, I'm not going to have loads of space to push the calf back down and feel that second leg. She's opened up enough, she'll calve it fine, but it's just one leg's like that and the other leg's forward. Here we go, look, you see this other hoof coming? There we go. So now we've got the two hoofs in the head all pointing forward. Because it might have been sitting like that for a wee while, we're just going to give her a helping hand and get it out. And she's got twins.
So it's like one calf there and then the other one's there.
Well, yeah, the other one's just right behind you and hopefully it's pointing the right way.
Okay, for some reason I think I can see a tongue.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Yeah, it's a nice calf.
It's quite big. It looks wide in that.
Let's get it to breathe. If you get something up your nose, you sneeze, don't you?
Yeah.
And if it sneezes, that's it breathing. Clears its passages. There you go, that's that way.
It's
Ready?
just falling.
There we go, what is it, Freddie?
Is it a girl?
Yep,
A heifer.
heifer. Right, the next one's coming the right way. Get it straight out, no messing about. We'll put the two of them together and then the mum can start licking them.
I see some hoofs.
They're both calved, but I think one of them's knackered. There you go, there's your calves over there. Come on. Two Simmental heifers. Couldn't calve the first one because its front leg was folded back. We've got that sorted. Got it out, nice decent sized calf, it's the stronger of two. And then number two, this is where the issue is. Look at that back leg. It's like it's growing to the shape of the womb up in a curve, both of them. They're like completely curled all the way back. It's like the ligaments are so tight. I'm going to speak to the vet about this one, but whether we're even possible to get them bent out, because this joint is... I'm not sure how we go about it, but I don't think it's a problem for right now. Let the cow lick it all. The equivalent on me is this leg, but this part of it pointing like that. So this angle here is like 30 degrees beyond straight, and it should bend like that way, and it doesn't because it's so tight. But the fact that it's beyond square is verging on being like deformed rather than just really tight. The poor beast's lying there not happy, so I need to make a decision pretty swift on this. I've just had a set of twins born there. Okay, yeah, if you have a look at the pictures and let me know.
Okay.
Can you test for Schmallenberg after, like, from that calf?
You can, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing we can do for that calf. It's, yeah, we need to put it down. So I'll go and do that. Obviously not seen that. Schmallenberg, which is it's more prominent probably in sheep. It was doing the rounds last year a wee bit in cattle, a few kind of horror stories, midgy spread. When they get it at a specific time during pregnancy, that's when it can affect calves and it produces deformities and abortions, etc, etc. I did have an abortion about a month and a half ago, and then I've got that deformity there in that calf. I originally, my mind was putting it down to the fact that it's a twin, very squash in the womb, whether it's just growing all funny, but the fact its joints all fused, Claire has a suspicion there could be Schmallenberg at play there. So I'm going to put that calf down. She's going to come out tomorrow and take samples off of it, also take blood samples off my cow that aborted and get them tested for Schmallenberg, just out of curiosity really. It doesn't give us anything we can change if it is Schmallenberg, but I would like to know if that was the reason for it. Anyway, that's what my next job is. Needs must. My method is shotgun. There's 3 methods you're allowed to, well, I'm not allowed to use. There's 3 methods for putting down animals. A gun, so rifle or shotgun. Shotgun actually is better than a rifle. Rifle, you're single entry hole. Shotgun's the same, but you get a lot of dispersion of all the pellets, and it does a much better kill. Bolt gun, like a rifle, but no bullet goes into the animal. Completely stunned, and you have to then get it to bleed out after that. And third option is lethal injection, intravenous injection with a high dose of, and oh, what's the flipping word for things that put you to sleep? Sedatives? I can't remember the word for it right now, but a lethal dose of that, which has to be done by the vet. Not a nice job. Horrible. Never gets nicer. And it's got to be done by someone, and I'd rather it be done by me. Right, cheerio, thanks for watching.